remember it like it was only today. The homie Trox will call me and say, man, you're not gonna believe this, but Michael Jackson died. Now, Michael Jackson was a big musical influence of mine. But hey, it's called free promotion, baby. June 25th was the day that I heard, the last day that I chose to believe the word. With tears in my eyes, I thought, how could MJ hear about Farrah Fawcett turning into his day? But you deserve it, Michael, yes, I'm a fan, and only the king could take a focus off of Ed McMahon. In my music upbringing played a big part, no pun intended, but you had a lot of heart. You caught a bad rap, I always wanted you to win, and I was there in support through every color of your skin. A few years ago, the whole world turned their back. I was saving up my money just to get you on a track. Now you're gone and we're gonna take a second look. I guess from now on I gotta sing my own hooks. Rappers make tributes to better than self, and yo, I'm the same, a record soon to be on every shelf. Legend died, he was quick to be disgraced. Now it's time for college degree well wasted. It's dropping soon and my record label Canonized, available The Gathering of 2009.
Oh, and
how are you?
Scrubhop.com. That was a wrong ass button. This is a live show. That was a wrong ass button, guys. What are we doing?
Sitting
What's
here
happening?
waiting for Walmart. You're confusing the shit out of me.
I know. I really well. I saw Cotton was in the old lobby there, so I decided we didn't need to play two songs. We were just going to play one song because Cotton was here. He's ready to go.
Hit the right button.
Scrub Hop Live 180, boy.
Mad Hatter getting his new logo. That's fresh. I like it. I dig it.
Put that up again. I like that.
There you go. Welcome everybody, and of course, Mad Hatter to episode 180 of Scrub Hop Live. I'm your boy JDirty. Got my big brother, who's also my littler brother, Big Trox, and we've got the one who loves staring at his own crotch and doing promos after shows start. The one them called Troxy Cotton. Thank you very much for being here on the program with none of us.
How did you know what I was doing?
I don't know, because you do so much prep.
Because we know you're the only one here that doesn't really care. So
I'm just curious how you knew what I was doing. Because it was almost as if you read my mind. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that I know that you know what you know that I know.
Okay.
Cool. I just got mentioned by you. Thanks.
I posted. We're here. Here, hold on. I think I'm on it for.
Now he's gone. Yeah, we're here. Is what we wanted to say. I'm happy. Well, you left the stream.
I wish you were.
You're like River Phoenix.
Guys, we're not supposed to start like this. This is not how we're supposed to start. We're supposed to be more upbeat. We're supposed to be together on the same page.
Do you feel that way?
How have you been? Yeah, I do. I feel good. I feel like I'm ready to share an evening with you. How have you been? Do you feel that way?
I feel like I don't even appreciate knowing you.
I feel betrayed. I feel let down. I feel disgusted. I feel forlorn. I feel
I'll give you forlorn.
That's one of his fantasies.
Yeah.
You know what? I just want one.
Not one, Lauren.
You know what I really
all the creators of SNL
struggling with is the soundboard's not working today. Speaking of Lauren, we might need to call tech support and just see what's going on.
Lauren Michaels, you know it.
That's a good new nickname. Lauren Michaels.
What's up, Lauren Michaels? No. Are you really having technical problems right now? Like, you're gonna start off giving me a hard time, and you're having technical.
I didn't give you a hard time. We're here. We're having a good time.
No. But I'm just asking if
Cotton, how was your weekend?
I thought we were being nice to you. Is this not
us being nice? My weekend was good. I had a nice time.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, thank you for asking. I had a good time. I'll save one of the things that I did for Sunday, because that'll be on the Sunday show. I'll save it for that because that was one of the things that I did. But it's not a live show thing. It's more of a Sunday show thing. So I'll save that for that. But other than that, I hung out, had a good time. Like, I just kind of did my thing and stuff like that.
Sounds like Richard Christie trying to explain what he did at an event and how he made money.
Well, we went on stage and we said hello to the fans.
Yep.
And,
Can I tell you guys something since you brought that up?
Yeah.
I was able to realize before I got to the show, but late last night I realized the Stern Show had in fact come back this week. I thought they were still on vacation.
Whoa.
So I went to listen to like another Origin on 101, and it was a wrap-up show, and I was like, wrap-up show? What the fuck is this? And then so I'm only halfway through Monday because I did not realize I almost missed
buddy.
Well, this is gonna be a real hindrance in the Stern Show wrap-up show that we do on Sunday. But hopefully,
it's not a new show I'm watching, so we can still talk about whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Hopefully by Sunday you will have been able to get caught up. We got a few days, so you might be able to listen and figure out some stuff. And I do want to address the comment left there by
change my shirt really slowly.
I want to address the comment left there by one Mayhem Loren. Tech support, there's not a thing called maternity leave for tech support. That's not a thing that happens on this program.
No, clearly you don't have any support.
Is it that bad? Because I'm still hardwired.
No. It's not that bad. It's the same.
No, because I am hardwired. I can't get any harder wired. There's no other way for me to get wired harder.
We get it.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Your dick, right? We get it.
No, this isn't a dick thing.
Are you still sounding? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not doing any sounding. I haven't sounded in years. Sound off in the comments if you're doing. Sound off in the comments if you're sounding. No,
your sound's been off half the episode.
Dude,
I don't know what to do about this soundboard, guys.
Don't worry about it. Who cares?
I'm worried about it.
Johnny 5 does not contribute enough to be worried at this moment. Okay,
I can be the soundboard. I could take over that job. I could.
That reminds me of it's like the little guy on Gremlins 2 that says, "Work a camera. I am a camera."
Shouts out for the Gremlins 2 reference. That's great.
So that shit was deep as fuck. I don't remember that.
Gremlins 2, a new batch. Just saying. Wise guys knows what I'm talking about. If he's
that was the one where he started like, "I'm leaving today." He's like the one could sing.
Yeah,
I'm spreading the news.
Yeah,
HR says there is maternity leave.
HR doesn't know. That's not a thing that HR gets to decide.
This show does not have an HR department, which is a very good thing because we would have been
probably in our favor.
A long time.
If we had an HR department, we would be fired. I'm getting.
Whoa!
Also, thank you, Laney. Also, that's not entirely true.
Thank you, Laney.
Soundbite for that when we get a super sticker, but Trox didn't check our equipment. So there you go. See, you are a soundboard.
That was good.
Thanks.
This is working out.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job, Cotton. See, I got this.
Yeah, you're doing it.
We're basically not here.
I'm doing this for my son.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing nice. So,
are you hiring for HR? Yes.
No. Guys, I said we don't
have to talk to Laney about our competitive hiring rates.
Yeah.
Laney knows how competitive we are.
Laney, she gets a paycheck. She gets
we give her $1.99 a month, and we require it to come back to us during a live.
Yeah,
it's like
Tracy.
We launder at a very low level.
Tracy should probably
for some reason. The soundboard's broken, guys. This is a bad time.
It's not broken, and don't focus on it. What I want to focus on is Big Trox. How was your weekend? Do you want to talk at all about your weekend? Would you like to get into that?
I don't know what to say.
Big
I've never been
Trox.
asked a question like that.
Well, no, but think about what happened during your weekend.
That's a good point. If you do want to send in something to Tracy's HR tip line, it's 303-578-8952. You can let us know if there's been any
extension HR.
Yeah, if there's been any malfeasance committed by any undesirables that you are aware of,
mouth feces, and you call this number?
Yeah.
undesirables, yeah.
If you do mouth feces, you want to call that number.
That's right.
Isn't that what you
Get
do in the
out.
shower?
I actually got an email from them the other
Grab
day
the
that
wall.
said that we haven't
Mouthfeces.com?
Yeah. I got an email from mouthfeces.com that let me know that
Hey, Matt, welcome back. We missed you.
we went government on mouth feces because I signed up.
Oh, sorry. Whatever.
That's fine.
Hey, Trox, get back in this box. Mouth feces.
All I'm trying to say is mouth feces.
We don't do porn, but there is going to be corn.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Wait, I thought I was HR. That's true. We already do have an HR department. That is very true.
It's
What-
cutthroat business here, Mayhem. You know what?
Yeah.
We got to go with the newer, younger crowd. If we've got someone that runs a tip line,
He
already,
thinks you're old.
Yeah.
And
Your
I
job.
was just assuming Tracy's young, but I guess I don't know how old anybody is.
I just want Mayhem to know that her job isn't guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody comes along at a better rate, then we might just hire them at a better rate. We might say new HR guy because we got him at a better rate than what Mayhem Lauren is charging.
Well, we're certainly not going to have to pay him less. I mean, that's
well, I mean, we might even be willing to pay more if it was like a Lauren Michaels type. Like if it was someone who really had the experience, we might be willing to go top dollar.
I'm not
you know what I'm
helping with
saying?
your show.
Why does it say there's a paper jam when there is no paper jam?
He's the low letter.
Fuck does that mean?
That's fucking funny. Bottom line is, I'm glad nobody governs us. No one bleeps what I say. I can speak freely on these airwaves. I like that.
I'm not that young, Tracy.
Neither is any of us.
He thinks I'm young. I'm actually kind of young. I do think you guys should.
You're just young in comparison, but you're still like we're all moldy.
Young. You were young when we started all this, and you kind of like gave us some like street cred to be like they got a young guy on their team. But now you're you're older than we were when we started. So
that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Like you're not like our street cred brother anymore.
I'm still
a fucking guy.
I'm still younger than both of you boys when this started, and I will be younger than both of you boys when this started for a while.
Jay and I have had a relationship for literally our entire lives, as we discovered a few weeks ago. So I don't know what you think about that.
I'm not concerned.
We have like an ex-con on the show, and that's really good for us.
I'm not concerned about your outside relationship from this program. I'm talking about.
No, it was a very inside relationship.
I'm talking about the way we relate to one another on these screens.
What are you talking about?
No, come on. I'm not glitching out that hard, am I? Is it really getting glitchy?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm hard.
You do you, boo. Like you just keep on going.
So here's the deal. You guys, it doesn't matter how old
rumbling
you get.
in those Bronx. No matter
he looks like bad lip reading, like when they do
it doesn't matter how old you get. I'm still gonna be here holding it down for the youth. And I'm okay to do that because
lung cancer takes you.
I'm a young guy and I'm doing real good in terms of health.
You're a young guy, but you got a lot of city miles on you. Like
I don't got any city miles. It's mostly highway I've been riding. The city miles on me are good. You know what I'm saying?
You look like you got city miles, but it's on one of those little like what are those things called? Like they try to take you from the Rockies game to your car.
A Vespa?
The Lime scooters.
No, none of these are right. Like, oh fuck! I can't. I don't know what it is either. But those aren't what I'd call it. You know, the guys like they're fucking ringing their thing. They got a little bucket in the back for.
Oh yeah, pedicab.
That's what I'm. Yeah, pedicab. You're like
rickshaw.
A pedicab. I was gonna say that. That's honestly what I was thinking at first, but that's in like. That's where your movie's from, I think. Like I'm trying to talk about like one from here. Fucking yeah, pedicab. That's what I was trying to think.
That's
right from here.
I just use a lime. I just use the lime scooter. I don't do pedicab.
Is everything you do food related? Like, do you
yeah.
ever venture out?
Speaking of that, I texted that to Cotton and Jay. I know that you're not through the week's show yet, but I was going to say Chris Wilding, but Dr. Now had a line during the show this week where he was talking to JD, and he said, JD, you drink Coke Zero, you should try Food Zero.
That's funny.
That line fucking, I almost drove my car off the road when I heard
That's
that.
crazy funny. That's
So
so
good.
Food Zero is the funniest fucking thing I've heard. That was really good.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, Tracy
It was a
knows
wonderful week.
Dr. Now is so goddamn funny. Every time he comes on, and Chris Wilding is just like, he's pretty.
At this point, when I hear Dr. Now's real voice, I think someone's just doing a bad Chris Wilding impression.
How
'Cause,
y'all doing?
It's not as bad as Chris makes it sound, but it's so funny. And it's just one of those where it's like you've surpassed the impression to me.
The problem with JD is that he doesn't want to do the work.
He doesn't want to do the work.
The problem with JD, that's my favorite. Is the problem with the problem with Robin is she doesn't want to do the work.
That's pretty good, Cotton. I like.
If I couldn't see you glitching out, it would have been better.
I am talented. I don't need you guys to affirm that. I know that I do have talent.
Good. There was no affirmation.
Well, good, because I'm saying right now I didn't need that. That's not a thing that I needed from you. This is just me expressing myself.
Okay, express away there, buddy.
All right, cool. So I guess I will talk about my weekend then.
Jesus.
I asked you forever ago how it was.
You know what Mayhem took me to do, actually? This is something that we did today. You guys are going to appreciate this about
gay stuff.
It's Pride, first of all. So
happy Pride.
Respect that.
It's also Mental Health Month, which is kind of funny.
Happy Pride.
I need both.
I'm gonna go to the festival. You know I'll be there. I'll take pictures.
Congratulations.
For the program. I'm gonna go.
Good. You should really do a man on the street sort of situation.
I'll be on the street, all right.
It's like the fake Ronnie. Wiki nails it big time.
Fuck yeah,
no, I am gonna go to Pride. I don't know if I'm gonna cover it for the show, but I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
So
just for personal.
Now you guys know, here on Scrub Hop Top that your boy Big Trox, I've been getting my fitness on. You remember last week when we talked about my Peloton shout outs? You guys know.
Yeah.
No, I remember yoga shout outs.
It's on the Peloton.
Peloton dads in the house.
You do all those stretches sitting on a fucking fake bike?
It's not a fake bike. It's a real bike. But
you do the stretches on the bike?
No. It's just that.
Oh, I thought that's what you just said. I was like, we want video.
That's the app. That's the Peloton app does more than just biking. Yeah. It does yoga and whatnot. So, yeah.
I just pictured your ass like doing duck-billed platypus on a fucking bike seat.
Duck-billed platypus.
Whatever the fucking dumbass.
You know that common stretch, duck-billed platypus.
on my like digital bike pedal.
On my fake.
What do you think is going on over here?
I feel like you put in like I want to sweat this much.
I think you live in the future. This guy's over here doing this.
I want to sweat this much.
I don't know, man. Like you got apps for everything over there. I don't doubt that you just have that digital. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here.
They call him Bobby Digital for a reason.
They do. But anyway, what are you trying to talk about?
I've been running a lot lately, as you boys know.
I get notifications about it.
I've been putting in some miles on the road, and we can go into that if you want to.
Why do you get notifications? Because he's running.
Because we're friends on our watch.
Jesus Christ. Go on.
We each have Apple Watches and we're friends on them. So
when you're friends on our watch, is
so that's what happens.
So when you're friends on your watch, you get a little notification that says your brother just did an outdoor run, or your brother just did yoga.
What does Trox get like? He's still sitting.
He gets a lot of that. He got a lot of notifications.
You should text your brother. You should do a well buddy check on your brother because he hasn't gotten up in 3 days except to smoke.
No, I will say though, because now when Big Trox gets a notification that says I just completed an outdoor walk, he'll reach out and he'll say, "Great job," and I'll say, "I went to the store to buy beer," and he said, "Still, great job." Like I still get the kudos from my watch friends.
Y'all are way too connected for my comfort level. It's so weird.
Want to be watch friends?
I think about that sometimes when things like this happen. I'm like, Jay would hate all of this.
Jay, I would never. Let's get you a watch on the show. We'll get you a watch. No. On the show. Watches. Well, no, I didn't either before
you can watch me on the show every Thursday and Sunday on twitch.tv/scrubpop. Like, share, subscribe.
I want to get you a watch, and I want to know when you're doing harm stuff.
No, we're not going to do any watch stuff together. That's crazy. When I did a delivery job and they're like, everyone could see everyone where we were driving all the time. I was like, this is fucking crazy to me. This is crazy, like, to me. Yeah, and I agree. Like, I don't know. Too much connection. Why can't I be alone? Why do I need to know that you're walking?
I like to know I'll be in the middle of my workday and then my watch will say Big Trox just did a yoga. And I'll be like, good for him. He's doing like
you get notifications that he's gonna live longer. That's all that
is. Yeah, and it's good because I like him. I like his family.
That's an affirmation. You feel better knowing that he's healthy and you're not. That's weird, bro. What?
That's not weird to like people. It's okay to like people. You're allowed to do that. That's normal.
That's a whole episode in its own. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about getting a notification that another man did something. What the fuck does that matter to you? Who cares? Like, I'm serious. Listen to your son, I guess. Even that, I don't want to know what my son's doing all the time. Like, that's crazy, bro. Am I weird? Maybe I'm weird.
You might be weird. It's nice to know if Big Trox just did a mindful and a stretching.
Are you in are you guys in a family workout app text chain right now?
No. It's just
why
a
does
watch.
It matter?
We're just watch friends.
But I'm saying, unless there's like a reason for you to mind his
We're
fitness,
just watch friends.
This whole watch friends thing is the dumbest thing you've ever said, by the way.
It's not that dumb. It's real.
I feel like watch friends is just an evolution of stare man. You're just becoming fucking creepy, dude. Like, all you do is look at people.
It's not creepy.
You're
it's normal.
Watching, get out of our lives, bro.
He's not my only watch friend. I have other watch friends too.
How many friends are you watching? How many? How many people get notifications that you're a lazy piece of shit?
I don't watch all of my watch friends, but I do have multiple watch friends. It's not weird.
It is true though, Jay. When I get an alert for him, it'll be like Troxy Cotton just completed an outdoor workout, 0.4 miles, and I'm like, he just walked and bought beer. Like
went to the gas station
down the street.
The funny thing is that means that he was like on his app. He was like, I'm setting this to go in and get beer so that
no. See, I don't do that. And I do want to make that clarification right now. That's not a thing that I do. If I'm just going to the store, I make sure that my watch picks up my exercise. I don't want to set it. I want it to say, "Hey, are you doing an outdoor workout?" And then I'm like,
"Defend yourself or not at all?" I don't even understand what you just said.
He's walking down the street like this. And he's like, "I need my watch to figure out that I
don't have to walk like that." It picks it up after about a good 10-15 minutes. It's like, "Hey, are you doing an outdoor walk?" And I'm like,
"Hey,
I want to know is
we just noticed that your heart rate elevated for the first time in 7 days. Are you doing all right?"
What you just said was you don't watch all these people, but it's not like you just are in proximity and you start picking up. You had to be like, "Hey, let me add fucking Tanisha to my fucking watch list."
You're watching Tanisha?
I don't know why you had to bring Tanisha into this, but no.
Why she can't? She don't have a watch.
People that want to be. People that want to be your watch friend can be your watch friend. Anybody can do it.
But don't you have to say yes, is what I'm saying? You have to accept it.
Yeah. It's so like anything.
Didn't it just fall into your fucking dumb little lap? You're acting like this is like, well, I mean, it's just kind of there. No, it's not. You downloaded the whole thing. And now you got
you got an Instagram. Does anybody have to follow you? Do you have to follow anybody? No, it's how the thing works. You get the thing, you do
Yeah,
it.
but I don't act like it showed up for nothing, and I have no clue how.
What do you mean?
I downloaded it.
I'm not doing anything. I'm
Oh
just
my
talking about my
God.
watch
Yeah,
friend, Big
exactly.
Trox. It's not weird.
You're acting
It's not
troubled like this, just like it's a U2 album on your fucking iPhone.
troubled.
You had an option.
I wasn't troubled from this. I felt good about
I'm
having a
troubled
watch
from
friend.
this. You should.
Exactly. See, this is the thing. You're
I
projecting
I
onto
felt
me.
good about having a watch friend. He said.
I did.
A
I had a
watch
watch
friend.
friend, and it felt fine until now.
90s word.
It's not
No,
90s.
it didn't. You talked about how much of a burden it is. Get rid. You should kill your watch tonight. Hashtag
I
break
didn't
your
say
watch
it was
live
a
on the air.
burden.
I challenge you.
I'm not burdened. You're putting words into my mouth, and that's
I
not
don't know.
fair.
I just
The
don't
last
understand
thing-
this whole watch friend thing.
That's the last thing I want you to put in my mouth. I
Give a
don't want
fuck if you
I
went
don't want you to
running.
put any words in my mouth or anything else. I want you to keep it all out of there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I need to
You made me mad. I don't think we should
No.
do this week's show.
We should do this week's show. We have a whole show to do still, and it's going to be good. I've prepared a lot of good stuff.
Now I know you're full of shit. You've never prepared even bad stuff. You've just never prepared stuff.
Don't laugh at me like that. That wasn't nice. That was
true.
It was very immediate,
You
and that's
said,
how I
"I've
know it
prepared
was real.
stuff." No, you haven't. What?
I don't like. I
You're
don't
gonna
like how
turn the
immediate
hat
it
an
was.
inch to the left. You haven't prepared shit. Shut
I
up.
could. I've done
exactly. We've been saying
All
it
of
for
this
years.
because Big Trox
Oh,
wanted to talk about his weekend.
I'm sorry.
I wanna
man.
hear more
This guy
about it.
pisses me off.
That's
So
the best part. Is
would-
that I didn't even start to scratch the surface on my premise. All I did was say that I've been making fitness, and that's it.
So you did some Peloton
No,
stuff?
yeah,
What
you
else?
said that, and then he said, "Oh yeah, I got a notification," and it made me upset. I was like, "How did we get there?" But like for real, that's dumb. Like who cares? Just anyway, what'd you do? Oh wait, never mind. I already read about it. You went for a hike. Congratulations. We're phone friends.
I'll find out. It'll say like he's stretched. Like I'll get one that's like Big Trox stretched for like 20
Oh my, is it doing it right now? He's doing a little little shoulder.
Did you set yourself to stretch? Because sometimes
No,
you
I set myself to stealth mode, and I plugged in my watch before this episode started because I didn't want you to know that I was stretching live on the show. I didn't want you to think that I was doing anything that would take away from the show.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I would
no,
like
this
you to
is
be
the
fully
show.
here. I want you to be fully present if we're going to be doing it. Like, there's not a reason for us not.
So
to
where'd
be
you
fully
go
present.
running, Trox, or do you want me to ask Cotton?
You who? I know where he went. I'll tell you where he went.
So I've been doing a lot of running as of late. I've been running a lot, and my feet have been getting a little sore. You know, I've been developing some blisters as it might happen.
Now,
And
do you get notifications for when he suffers an injury doing it?
I get a notification on my health app.
What do those
Like a
say?
distressed emoji?
My health app pops up and it says blister detected. It's fucked up.
No, that's your doctor, bro. They got the photos. That has nothing to do with your brother's run. That's your penis.
I don't have blisters. I'm
That's
not
your
like him.
penis.
I don't work out like that. My blisters are they don't come in like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not like him. What you?
I'm not like him. They come in different.
Trox got blister toes, doing a little.
And Mayhem recommended this place that does like a full scan of your foot and does like a digital readout of your walk and your arch and all this shit, and then they basically I called you an arch, and they basically like come up with your exact foot size and help you tailor to a running shoe that would fit your feet better. And then this chick, like, they tried to sell me on these custom insoles. Jay, you know I wasn't having any custom insoles. That was an extra $100 for custom insoles.
But you're already there using an app to tell you what shape your foot is. I just look.
I know. Well, it was very nice because
I love how averse you are to everything. You're like, oh, now you got something on your phone tell you about your foot. You can't just put your foot in a shoe, you fucking asshole.
I mean, am I wrong? Like you put your thing on the metal thing, and like you put it from how fucking fat your foot is, and then where your toes touch, and then that's how big you are. Hey, where you from?
Heard that before.
I know. I just you're
Hocus
Trox.
pocus,
You're
right.
just become the epitome of there's an app for that. In my
Yeah.
opinion, like I don't think I don't. Did you have to get an app to like learn how to download apps? Like I don't. There's an app. I don't think you've mentioned one thing in the last year that you've done without the assistance of an app, and it's just fucking mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
He had a kid.
That's true.
I know
We-
with an app.
Yeah.
The app told you when to fuck. Like I know apps. Like sometimes I believe it.
I know.
I know apps.
I'm just saying, like this motherfucker does everything with an app. It's crazy.
Not wrong.
iFuck is telling us it's time to make a kid. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. When you said that there was one for like how many diapers you made, I was like,
Yeah.
I keep a lot of numbers. There's a diaper shit app. There's an app for everything, bro. And there was something that you wrote me that was another app that I was like, oh shit. And it's in my phone under notes for the show. I just forget what other app you had.
Which one? Tell me.
I wasn't pretending.
Well,
I really don't remember.
Here's
I
the
didn't know we
deal,
were
man.
doing this. I'll do an app.
I like things that are gonna make my life a little bit easier and make the things that I have to do a little bit smoother, a little bit more organized. I like gamification. I like being able to like check things off a box. The gamification on this whole Peloton app has made me want to be more fit. It's made me want to go work out because I'm checking the box. And hey,
Checking the
if
cash.
it's working, it's checking the cash. And so if it's working, what's the problem? What's the big
You like
deal?
new and I like Montel Jordan songs. I'm not trying to evolve, and
I don't dislike Montel Jordan.
Yeah, but I don't like Cardi B. You know what I mean?
You don't like
That's
Cardi
weird.
B?
That's weird. You should look into
I
that.
know she's better for my life and would help everything and make life smoother, but I don't want.
She's making Stephon Diggs' life smoother. She's
Well,
doing that.
makes
yeah,
everybody-
right now.
Life smoother.
I'm still. This is how we do it over in this moment.
I was a DDR nerd. I don't even know what DDR mean. Dungeons, Dragons. And...
Dance Dance Revolution, you fucking idiot. Are you kidding me? You don't know DDR? You never played fucking Dance Dance Revolution? I know you did. We played it together.
Why are you so angry? I just didn't know the answer.
You don't know that we played DDR together when I was a kid? Because we had that time together. Did it not mean anything to you?
I think I tried that one time, and like I thought the game was just loading and like starting to like warm up what I had to do, and I lost. I didn't even try one step. I was so terrible.
Me and Big Trox used to play DDR together in my parents' basement.
You had that in your house?
Oh,
we had the dance pads.
Yeah, you remember that, Jay. You remember that? I had that shit in my house that you lived at with me.
Yeah,
we used to play. Yeah. We used to play that shit in Cramaria. Yeah,
we were DDR. A lot of pot and drank and ate pizza all the time.
I was a child. I wasn't doing any drugs. I was just out here dance revolutioning.
I didn't say
doing my thing.
Much like now, you didn't like things. You didn't like doing stuff.
I never played that unless I was hammered, and I did.
You were there, and so was Dance Dance Revolution. But
we just did not hang out.
Yeah, you were there. You were definitely at the party. But anytime somebody was like, "Hey, Jay, do you want to turn?" You're like, "Get the fuck away from me."
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. I wasn't. Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
I wasn't.
That's rad.
Anyways.
Was the shit. What do you mean? Anyways, are you trying to end me? Are you trying to stop this?
I just wanted to end the show, but I would like to end you if that's
good fucking luck, dude. I'm here. You drive over here and see what you can do. You know what I mean? Because I'm not scared. I can take you to task.
I'll run in a circle around you until you have a heart attack.
Dude, good.
Don't worry, you'll get a notification that he's doing it. You'll know he's outside.
Watch friends. Give us a text. Tracy's tip line 303-578-8952. Send us a note. We'd love to hear from you. You could drop us a line, call us,
blah, blah,
send a voicemail, whatever. If you don't like phones, you can email us at scrubhop@gmail.com. That is where you can tell me, hey, Trox, get your fucking soundboard together. And I'll be like, I've been trying this whole episode. Really sorry. Or you could follow us on everything at Scrub Hop JDirty, do you want to tell them what else they should do?
What else should they do? Go over to patreon.com/scrubhop and support your boys for just $5 a month. You can get episodes early. You get extra Patreon footage of these guys saying things they shouldn't say for the normal public, and me freaking out, writing down timestamps and being like, that's rude. We live in Seattle now. So yeah, it's fun. Go over to patreon.com/scrubhop.
There's an app for that.
Yeah,
it's not rude in Denver.
It's not around here. We're not a bunch of pussies out there. They just all dress like them. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, I was being nice. I was sitting over here just looking down like it was the start of a show for Cotton.
Guys, I was posting. I actually did a lot today, and I do want you to acknowledge that I did a lot. No. I did plenty.
Bye, everybody.
I don't need you guys.